Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico's virtual gala. Thank you so much for the time watching virtually. Hopefully, you're watching from home or watching from your home. Please take photos tonight, post them on social media with the hashtag CFSNM Gatsby Gala. I want to introduce our MCs for the evening. Many of you know these gentlemen. I may have to apologize for a couple of things that they probably say tonight, but they are going to be entertaining nonetheless. So I want to introduce Ken Binkley, a former board member and good friend of ours, and our friend Vic Villalobos.
All right. Well, thanks, Tara. We are excited to be here tonight. This is really it's two firsts for us. One, this is our first time hosting a being virtual MCs, I guess is really the word. And the second thing is, this is the first time you and I have ever been sort of kind of invited into George Vescovo's home. This is as close as it gets.
Thanks, George. It's nice to be in your house.
Being able to be in George's house is on a TV of some sort.
Yeah, that's right.
And so thank you, George, for doing that. So we definitely want to welcome everybody.
We want to welcome all of our guests that are here. We've got guests from Michigan, guests from Santa Fe. We got Chris Gomez. We got Nikki Phillips and her family, the Settles family. Hello, Jeremy and Cindy, Melissa and Rick Diaz, Polly, and Cameron Kamali. Good to see you both, Dr. Kamali. Joseph Hildebrandt, Gary and Louisa Bruner. Nice to have you all with us tonight. Oh, look at that. We got Chris and Russell. Hello, guys. They're also on our board. And we also have Eric and Tamara Honor. Hello. And Ron Fitzherbert. Lots of guests today. Oh, wait, we got some more. Megan Owen, Sherry Booth, and Deanna Baker. Wonderful. Thank you all for attending our virtual gala this year.
You know, we want to remind everybody that we want to know that you're there. And the best way to do that is to comment on the YouTube channel that you're watching. If you comment, that's how we know that you're there, and we can call you out. We can let you know what's going on, and maybe even pick on you a little bit. Not that we would do that, but.
And that's also on YouTube Live. Make sure and make some comments in there tonight. If you make a comment, we're actually going to pick somebody from there for a prize tonight. And so that is something we need you all to make a comment. Do something very, very simple. Just say, who you are and how you're associated with the Community Foundation. Just say, this is why I love the Community Foundation, or this is why I'm part of it. And then there will be a drawing for a 25 or to either win a $25 or $50 Amazon gift card. Winner will be announced at the end of the show. So please make some comments in YouTube Live.
You know what most people don't realize? They see us just standing here, but there's a group of people over there helping us. And what's funny is that when they asked us to do this, everything was written down about this big.
Yes.
And so now you don't know, you can't see this.
No.
But everything is in real giant letters, and you can still see Ken's trying to squint to read it.
I'm still trying to read
to
all
do
that.
it.
That's
so
right.
So we do want to thank everybody. And Ken, I'm gonna let you talk about the mission of the foundation.
Good.
Since you were on the board.
So the Community Foundation is celebrating 31 years of impact in 7 counties in southern New Mexico. The mission of the foundation is to serve as a community resource, connects donors to needs, and supports charitable organizations in their work. This year, we have granted over $1.6 million in grants, scholarships, and COVID-19 emergency funds. So no small feat from the Community Foundation.
Now, I know you served on the board, and rumor has it you're going to go back on the board next year. At least that's a rumor that Tara keeps spreading. What did you do while you were on the board? What was that? What was it like being on the board?
I don't remember anything. It was a great time, though.
You don't remember anything about it, though?
I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that.
It's like secret stuff.
YouTube Live.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I do want to talk about something. We talk about all the money that's donated, and it's out helping people, and it's out funding projects. It's helping other nonprofits, and I want to speak firsthand for something that's near and dear to me, which is search and rescue, Mesilla Valley Search and Rescue, and we were able, through the Community Foundation and George Vescovo and his family, they picked, and I don't remember now off the top of my head how many charities were picked for that 20 2020,
George gave $1,000 per day for 20
days. And so Mesilla Valley Search and Rescue very much appreciated being one of those nonprofits that benefited from it. And I tell you, it came at a time when we really needed it. We've been struggling for getting some donations and things like that out there, and it was able to get us some equipment that we really needed. So firsthand, I can tell you, thank you to the foundation, thank you to George for helping us and the whole Vescovo family, and so it really does make an impact, and I can tell you that firsthand that it does.
Great. And yes, while I was on the board, there were a lot of things that we did. I was on the board for about 6 years. We had the opportunity to give money to a number of different groups, help a lot of our nonprofit partners. And it's just amazing how many different groups that the Community Foundation actually helps. Not only scholarships, not only helping nonprofits, but just the COVID-19 grants, which we'll talk about later. So a great organization to be part of it.
All right. Sounds good. Well, you look forward. I know they're really looking forward to having you back again. That was Tara says that all the time. So
very good.
All right. What are we going on to now? We got any new people coming on?
We got Tara coming back up here. So
right.
Tara, please join us up here.
We're going to come off.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for kicking us off tonight. As Vic and Ken said, my name is Tara Winter. I'm the president and CEO of the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico. We're so happy to have all of you here this evening for our first virtual event. Despite everything that everyone is going through in 2020, we're so happy to still bring you our gala event, even virtually. Year to date, we have made more than $345,000 in direct grant funding to our non-for-profits throughout all 7 counties throughout Southern New Mexico. Isn't that just wonderful and amazing? We understand that tonight our event looks much different than it typically does. We don't have 450 of you sitting outside in our convention center, and that you all are watching from home. So we really, truly appreciate all of you for being here. The challenges of our community faced in the past, COVID-19 earlier this year, has given us at the foundation a new understanding of what it means to serve, connect, and support. Throughout the evening, you'll hear stories of impact that span from all of our neighborhoods. First, let's take a moment this evening to thank all of our generous sponsors for all that they do for the Community Foundation and for our community. So Ken and Vic, why don't you come back and thank all of our sponsors?
Thanks, Tara. So yeah, we definitely want to thank our sponsors that are making this happen tonight and all the time. And our Bees Knees sponsors are Electronic Caregiver, Mountain View Regional Medical Center, and El Paso Electric. And a special thank you to Electronic Caregiver because that is where we're at right now.
This is where we are
actually at the top of Las Cruces, broadcasting from the top of the tallest building, I believe, in Las Cruces.
And the view is very nice. I'm going to mention the Hot Sox sponsors. That's Operandamos Intervention Team, Citizens Bank of Las Cruces, Del Rey Group, Double K Excavation, Hatch Chili Store, Las Cruces Bulletin, and Man Morrow PC.
And I believe there's a few more of the Hot Sox sponsors, and that's Memorial Medical Center, Periton, Rehabilitation Hospital of Southern New Mexico, and Advanced Care Hospital of Southern New Mexico, Salud de Mesilla, U.S. Bank, and Vescovo Toyota.
Didn't we mention Vescovo already?
I think we always mention it too much.
I think so. The Speakeasy Party Box sponsor tonight was Frost Mortgage Lending Group and Big O Tires.
And for those of you that got one of those, and we were one of those that got one of those, they were delicious. And if you didn't get one, you missed out. And if this happens again, hopefully not ever, you got to do that because it was a great box.
Yeah, the aged cheddar with whiskey was pretty much my favorite.
That was pretty good.
Very nice. Very good. So our food partners, again, was Salud de Mesilla and Hacienda de Mesilla. And the event wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you for attending this and purchasing a Speakeasy box and helping us do this virtual gala.
And we still have a lot ahead of us. And we've got a silent auction coming up tonight. We've got a live auction coming up tonight. So we've got a lot of stuff that we've got to fit into a pretty small window.
Great. So We're going to go ahead and have a video now, which is one of our board members, Derek Cuenca from Mountain View Regional Medical Center. Derek is the CEO there. And so let's watch that video. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Derek Cuenca, CEO of Mountain View. I'm also a proud member of the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico. With that, it's given me firsthand knowledge of the great work that the foundation does within our region. I would like to thank each one of you for your support of the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico. Without your support, we would not be able to accomplish our goals. Thank you, and have a great night.
The world changed overnight. Plans were abandoned, schedules shifted. The health of the community became everyone's top priority. Because of COVID-19, Mountain View Regional Medical Center adopted extraordinary measures for extraordinary times. To focus on our response to the pandemic, it couldn't be business as usual. Services that were a part of everyday life were postponed. Most elective surgeries were put on hold. But things are moving forward. The community rose to the challenge, and things are getting better. And Mountain View is ready to get back to work, ready with the latest medical equipment and facilities for doctors and patients, ready with an advanced hybrid OR, ready with a surgical services department that includes enhanced imaging technology and upgraded imaging software connected internally to 2 catheterization labs. If you are ready for having a needed procedure performed, you can count on Mountain View for your care, convenience in scheduling, and an advanced new hybrid operation room. The world has changed, and Mountain View is ready to meet the challenge. Throughout all of it, one thing remained unchanged: our commitment to the community. We are here for you.
Well, somehow or another, I've been left up here alone. Oh, here comes Ken. And you know what? He's wearing his new fancy mask. And thank you to Casa de Peregrinos for providing the mask. And there it is. I feel a little safer. I feel a little safer now that you're not breathing all over me at this, because this feels like no way like 6 feet, but
The beauty quotient is way up when I put the mask on.
way up.
Way up.
And so we also want to thank Mountain View Regional Medical Center. And again, we want to thank Electronic Caregiver, not only for being a great supporter of the Community Foundation, but supporting us here this evening, video work, everything. I mean, they've really been great for us here this evening.
Let's talk about what the Community Foundation has accomplished in 2020. In response to the COVID-19, 4 response funds were set up to support our community. With this community support, the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico funded more than 1,600 personal hardship grants, over 2,000 free meals throughout Las Cruces, 250 support groups to individuals and families in colonias throughout southern Doña Ana County, and funded 20 nonprofits with more than $100,000 in emergency funding. Finally, before we continue, we would like to mention our Gatsby bingo drawing. In September, we offered our gala guests the option to purchase a speakeasy party box filled with food that you're eating now and party items for our event. In those boxes, we included an exclusive bingo game. One lucky winner will win big during our live event tonight. So be sure to stay tuned and listen for bingo. The winner will receive a local staycation package, which includes 2-night stay at Hacienda de Mesilla, Las Cruces, golf and breakfast at Sonoma Ranch Golf Course, 2 Massage Envy gift cards, and 2 Salud de Mesilla cards.
Are we allowed to win? Because that's pretty. I like that.
I don't know.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna draw. Here's I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna see right here, and it's Gatsby.
Gatsby. Check your bingo cards for the word Gatsby. Great.
Now nobody should have bingo yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
All right.
Just starting. So we have another video now, and so let's continue with our videos. Thank you all.
I remember the day I received the award, I actually called my mom and I was like, Mom, I got the award, and I was so excited. And she was so excited as well.
The day that I received the scholarship, I remember it very clearly. I called my mom, I screamed, I yelled, and then she started crying because she was so happy that I was going to be able to, continue my education, and that's like the main goal here.
Thanks to this scholarship, I am able to continue my education without further debt. And receiving this scholarship means a lot to me and my family, and it motivates me to finish my degree and keep reaching for excellence.
I want to say that I am extremely happy that I received the scholarship. I was actually really, really anxious that I was not going to be able to afford school for the following semester. So I am extremely thankful because now with the scholarship, I will be able to pay for my tuition and continue my education.
I wanted to take this moment and thank the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico, the donors, and all of those involved in me receiving this award. When I got news of receiving this award, I felt excited and I felt so much relief, as it will help me pay for college, and it will also take a financial load off my shoulders.
I want to thank the donors especially, because without you, this is not possible. And I am just so thankful that, these foundations exist, because thanks to this foundation and the scholarship and the donors, I will be able to continue my education.
And I look forward to being able to give back to the community once I begin my career.
All right, we're back. We are back. So, over the next 20 minutes, we ask that all of you engage in our paddle raise and live auction. During a traditional paddle raise, each of you would raise a paddle, but in the virtual world, we're going to ask you to press the donate button on your phone, and people register to do that. This is a virtual paddle in which you can donate directly to support the good work of your community foundation. Keep a watch on our thermometer to see the potential impact of your support. The goal is to raise $5,000 through our virtual paddle raise to support our annual Gala grants. The more that is raised, the more that we can give to our nonprofit endowment partners. Before we start our paddle raise, let's choose our first raffle winner.
Jennifer Duncan. Jennifer, you are the winner of our first raffle. Thank you. $25. Thank you, Jennifer.
Okay, so we're going to start the paddle raise. Yes?
All right, let's get some of you to raise that paddle. Let's get started. We're going to start with $1,000. Then we're going to go to $750, $500, $250, and then $100, and then something else. So let's see if we can get some paddle raises for $1,000.
And all you got to do is click that button on your phone, and you will donate $1,000 just like that. It happens that quickly. And remember, this is going to directly help the community foundation and some of the projects that we support. I notice I keep going. I got to stay more over here. I'm not used to being on a virtual. I wander. I'm a wanderer. I keep going to want to be with Tara. I'm like, hey, I'm going to come over
Okay,
here.
so we're looking for some $1,000 paddle raises. Does anybody out there give us $1,000? Okay, we have $1,000 coming in from Karen Wooten. No, I'm sorry. We're still.
We're looking for a paddle raise. We're looking for $1,000 paddle raise to start our evening off.
But while we're waiting for those other paddle raises to come in, or those paddle raises to come in, let's talk about some of our guests that are online right now. We've got Karen Wooten. We got Patrick and Sabrina Martin. Hello, Patrick. And Mike and Nanette Boyce. We have Phil and Marcia Sanfilippo, Belia Alvarez, Curtis Rosemond, and Ross Marks. We also have Gerald and Mandy and Fiona, the whole gang together tonight. Samantha Decker and Richard and Jana Williams. Kelly Jameson, hello, and the O'Brien family, thanks for joining us.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the $750 paddle raise.
Great.
So we're looking for some people to donate $750. All you have to do is click away on your phone, and you will donate $750 to the foundation.
Remember, folks, we're trying to raise $5,000 here for the Community Foundation so that we can continue to do the good works that we have already in 2020. So let's see some paddle raises there for $750. Okay.
For $500, we'll do a $500 paddle raise. I bet we could get Tara to come out here and do a dance. She'd be like, "Oh, hey, let's do a dance." Right, just like
there
that.
she goes.
She's all dressed up with nowhere to go but hang out with us.
That's right. Poor thing, I tell you.
So $500 paddle raise where we're at. We're
You know-
asking people to donate. Yeah, it's like our jackets.
We wore our money jackets tonight
did,
so we could raise some money for the
we
Community
want to
Foundation.
raise money for the Community Foundation.
Oh, there we go.
So that is
Dolores Gomez, Dr. Dolores Gomez. Thank you.
our first $500 donation. We really appreciate that, and it gets us rolling on our way. We also have
Sheila Brack.
Sheila Brack.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Dolores and Sheila. There we go. They're starting to come in. We got Gary Berner. I'm sorry, Gary. Thank you for donating $500, the three of you. We really appreciate that. We're on our way. That's $1,500 out of the $5,000 that we're hoping to raise.
It's again really hard because they get all real excited. The rest of the crew back here, and they can't make noise because they're not supposed to make noise. But they get so excited every time you guys donate. And I think we've got another donation. Who's that right there, Ken?
Abel Covarrubias. Abel is our board president this year. Abel, thanks for donating $500 to this organization, which you know is so good. Thank you, Abel and Monica. So who else can we get another $500 from? Let's see. They're rolling in. I guess the money jackets aren't working the way that they usually do. Victor,
They should be working. Yeah, I don't understand where Richard and Jan are. He's usually like this jacket. He opens up his wallet and he just throws money at us.
I'm wondering if George Vescovo missed the $1,000 paddle raise.
Maybe he wanted to do two 500s.
It could have been.
Do that.
You could do
if you
two
missed
500s.
1,000.
That's right.
You could do two 500s.
That's right.
Or when we get to 250, you could do 4 of those or 5.
Hey, we got another $500 donation. Amy Busing. Thank you, Amy. We appreciate the $500. You've always done such a great donations with Community Foundation. You've been a longtime supporter. We appreciate your continued support. Thank you.
So we're at $2,500, which is actually halfway
to
our goal of $5,000. And so we really appreciate that. And
we're hoping everybody will take the pressure off because the next level is a little bit lower and we're gonna need more of those. So if we can just get a few more $500, we'll be on our way.
Okay, something changed on us, but we're gonna go to $250.
$250. Let's do the $250 paddle raise.
So again, click your phone. That's simple.
Let us know.
You get a $250 donation coming our way. Now, I want to point out that Ken and I are willing to be here till 10 or 11 o'clock tonight so that we get the $5,000. So
we got to get to $5,000. George Vescovo.
Hey,
thanks.
he's watching. Wow. Thanks, George.
Once again, we feel really privileged to be in your living room tonight. Thank you, George.
Well, what he doesn't know is we actually are in his living room because I heard he's in Cloudcroft and he doesn't know that we're currently filming in his living room.
Sorry.
So,
Let's
sorry,
not talk
George.
about that. That's right. All right. Thanks, George. Somebody else make George feel a little less lonely. Let's see some other $250 paddle raises. Yes. Hey, Sherry Booth. Thank you, Sherry. We appreciate you jumping in there with George. Can't be outdone, right, Sherry? Right on, Sherry. We appreciate your help. Anybody else? Do you got any friends here tonight
that are watching?
I don't know.
George. George is it. He's like my only friend.
Is this why we keep mentioning George?
George, yeah.
All right.
It's it.
Well, very good. So we're looking for some more $250 paddle raises.
Well, you know who else is out there, though, that's watching and really likes us? And it would almost be like a personal favor. Pam Lillibridge.
Oh, Pam Lillibridge. Yes.
Pam's out there. Well, I know she's watching us.
Pam and her first husband.
Her first husband.
Yes,
yeah.
her favorite husband.
Her favorite husband.
And so we'd love it if maybe Pam would chime in here. So We have some other guests that we actually want to mention too, which is Scott and Tracy Bryan. Hey, they just gave us $500. Thanks, guys. We appreciate that. That was in our $500 paddle raise. Better late than never, that's for sure. So looking for some more $250 paddle raises.
250.
We should be at about $3,000 right now, and we're looking to make 5. So let's have you folks jump in there.
All right, let's move to the 100. Now you can still obviously do 250.
Yes.
Off screen.
Yes.
So let's go to the 100.
Let's go to the 100.
If someone feels like they should do 250, then we'll do it.
Now this is easy. Most of you spend this on lunch, so let's just do that. Jennifer Duncan, thanks. Joseph Hildebrandt, thank you. We got 2 paddle raises there for $100. Looking for some more $100 paddle raises. This is pretty easy. Didn't you already give $100 to get this jacket?
I did. I gave $100 just to get the jacket.
Well, very good. All right.
So let's get some more $100 people going. Let's see. Here we go. We've got
Dina Baker. Thank you, Dina Baker. We appreciate that. Let's see if my math is right. We're at $2,800. Little away from 5. There we go. We have Ronald Fitzherbert. Thank you, Ronald. Tamara Honor from Hacienda de Las Cruces. Sorry, I mentioned that incorrectly earlier. They are one of our sponsors tonight. So nice to have you. Catherine Courtney. Thank you, Catherine, for the $100 paddle raise. We appreciate that. Go ahead. Let's come on in.
Nanette and Mike Boyce, $100.
Thank you, Nanette and Mike. Appreciate that. Go ahead. Make those paddle raises. Make those comments in YouTube Live. If you can't make the, if you can't do the paddle raise, go ahead and just.
I think you got another one up there too.
Who do we have there? Oh, Mandy Gus. Thank you, Mandy. Did Gerald say you could do that? Because I know you wear the pants in that family. So anyway, thanks, Mandy. And we have Jeremy and Cindy Settles. Oh my gosh, back to a $500 paddle raise.
Awesome.
Jeremy and Cindy, thank you very much. We appreciate you guys.
Do we know where we're at? We lost track of math. Do we know close to where we're at? We have no idea where we're at. But we're like if we got another $2,000, we'd probably be safe.
Oh, at least $2,000.
Yeah, so we probably need to be in that neighborhood.
Well, very good.
So we've got she gave 500, not 100.
Nanette and Mike Boyce, we said $100 paddle raise. They actually gave $500. Nanette and Mike,
if you took a marker and added another 0, it'd be 5,000 and we'd be done.
Melissa Diaz, also a board member of the Community Foundation. Melissa, thank you very much. Appreciate your donation. So we got $800 now for the $100 paddle raises. Let's get 2 more of those, and then we'll move to the final paddle raise and get on with the show. Can we get $200 more? 2 more people. Can we get $200? Let's just take just a few minutes. Don't you have some good jokes? I'm sure the people at home
could go and eat more out of the box and come back.
We could have some Prosecco.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so the last amount we wanted to do was an amount that is special to you. So it could be a birthday. It could be the year you were born. It could be the year you were born. We have 2 people in here that had the same birthday. They're just like 50 years apart. And so this amount is any amount that you want to give that is special to you. If I owned a car dealership, that amount might be like how many cars I sold last month times 10.
Right.
Would be like a great way to start off something like that.
Or my address on Valley.
Your address on Valley Drive, if you were a car dealer, would be a pretty good way to do it.
So give us your number, any amount that you want to give. That's your number. Jennifer loves our jackets.
Oh, Jennifer loves our jackets.
Thank you, Jennifer.
The sign just said Jennifer loves jackets, and I'm all, well, a lot of people like jackets. I didn't know it was ours, but
it is fall.
Wait, and so we got another donation.
Ramona Martinez Solopek, $100 paddle raise there. Thank you. Jeff and Roberta Flores. Thank you, Jeff and Bert. We appreciate you making a donation to us. And it looks like it came in twice, so we'll see if that's correct. Old Messia Pastry Cafe, the Shed.
They just opened back up, so we're glad to see them back open again.
I'm glad to see them back open. And $300 from them. Thank you very much.
All right. And so, how much did Jeff
and Roberta. We can't see how much.
How much
Jeff...
did they donate there? Can you guys tell right there? It's 1,000.
Wow.
To
1,000
Now let's hope they
raises.
didn't just hit the button twice, because that has happened.
That's right.
But we'll take it.
Jeff and Bert, thanks for the $2,000. Well, I know it's Roberta, but I know that Jeff calls her Bert, so that's right. I know the nickname. So, Jeff, I hope it's okay to use your wife's nickname. Anyway, Jeff and Roberta, thanks so much for the $2,000 donation.
And remember, you can donate now at this point any number that is significant to you. So your kid's age,
yes,
your anything that's significant, a work anniversary, anything that you like, you can donate an amount, or you can be more. Let's say you at the beginning you're like, I really want to give more than 1,000.
If anybody's struggling with the number, Vic, they can just take the birth year. Victor and I were both born in 1969. So just go ahead and donate $69. Go ahead and round it up and just make it an even $70.
$70. That's a great way to do it.
All right, great.
Let's see. We got more writing. Tara's writing. All right. So we are currently at $3,300.
6,000. We only have $1,700 more to go. No,
come here, Tara.
Come on up here, Tara.
You got to get on screen more often.
This is a 6.
I was trying to get more money.
Very good. 6,300. Thank you all for your generosity.
Absolutely.
We appreciate that.
We were trying to make 5. We made more. And you can continue to donate. That little paddle will be open, I think, for a little while. So you can, later on, you feel like we've entertained you enough, you go, hey, here's a little paddle tip for you guys, right?
We would love to thank everyone who participated in the paddle raise. It was great. We appreciate your humoring us and letting us badger you for this time. We'd like to announce the next paddle raise, next bingo draw. Go ahead, Vic.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Jazz.
Jazz is the next item on your bingo card. So we've had Gatsby and we've had Jazz. All right, so let's slow things down here a little bit and get a little bit more serious about this. We have another video coming up right now, and this is from our board president, Abel Covarrubias. Go ahead, Abel, take it away.
Good evening. My name is Abel Covarrubias, the 2020 chair of the Board of Directors at the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico. On behalf of the Board of Directors, we want to welcome you to our first virtual event, our 2020 Gatsby Gala. Thank you for your continued generosity and support. Without you, we would not be able to connect donors to the needs of our community. To all of our nonprofits, thank you for the work that you do. We appreciate you. My family and I are grateful for the opportunity to honor our father through a scholarship that supports first-generation students every year wanting to fulfill their dreams. Thank you. This year, the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico worked diligently to keep abreast of our daily workflow while responding to COVID-19. In addition to housing 4 emergency response funds to support our community during this time, we supported scholarship cycles, grant cycles for organizations that continue to serve our region. In this brief statement, we want to highlight that despite unusual circumstances, the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico remained a cornerstone of support for various organizations, students, and families in Southern New Mexico, thanks to our generous donors and supporters. Without community support, we could not continue to serve, connect, and support the 7 counties we serve. In the years to come, and with support, we plan to grow our services, our organization, and make a greater impact for our region. And thank you to the staff at the Community Foundation and to all the committee members who helped put this great virtual event. Thank you, and we appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy and have a great evening.
Well, thank you, everyone. That was really exciting paddle raise. If you could only see actually behind this camera, all of us running around and writing things down on pieces of paper, it's quite entertaining on the back end of things. So thank you so much. Our gala is always so important to our foundation each and every year. We're excited to have each of you on there. Thank you, Jennifer Duncan, for your comments, and we really appreciate you. This fundraiser really allows us as a community foundation to do our important work every single day. These funds actually help raise funds for our operations each and every year. And then we also create Gala grants that actually support our 42 non-for-profit partners to not only grow their endowment and focus on sustainability, but give them a little bit of funding at the end of the year to help with a special project. So we appreciate all of you out there listening tonight. In a few moments, we will watch a video about our first COVID response fund. Together, Las Cruces, we are grateful every day for the opportunity to support our community, and our team worked diligently to ensure the success of this fund that funded families, friends, neighbors, and helped tremendously in such a time of need. So I hope that you enjoy all of our upcoming videos. You understand the importance of our gala each and every year, and we really appreciate all of you being on tonight. So before we actually watch the next video, we are going to do a bingo draw. So look at, this is Vic's arm over here. Well, you're kind of in it, so sorry. So the next bingo word is Otero. Otero. So we actually serve 7 counties in southern New Mexico. Otero is one of those counties. So hopefully you all have Otero on your bingo card. So next we are actually going to watch another video about our grants and our COVID response. Thank you.
I look for silver linings in all situations, including this current pandemic. One silver lining is Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico.
We want to thank the Community Foundation and the incredible donors who made the nonprofit emergency relief funds possible. This funding was crucial to reinforcing a strong infrastructure for our organization so that we can focus on continuing to make a meaningful impact for Las Cruces kids and families. For us, this has meant ensuring that children do not go hungry and that they still have opportunities for learning and engagement. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we've provided thousands of curbside meals and hundreds of Club on the Go at-home activity kits.
When the Community Foundation funded us with emergency funds, they helped cover our operational expenses, making it so we weren't worried about closing down during this time period. And what also happened, because we were able to focus on our programs and our community instead, we were able to get into 2 big projects. One of them was PPE production. So we were able to make cloth face masks and face shields that were done by the volunteers themselves. Even though none of us could be able to spend time together, we were able to coordinate and get those materials to and from Cruces Creatives and out to the community. Our second project was student maker kits. And so we were able to provide over 4,000 kits for making and creativity to our students who are stuck at home.
We've had several cancellations of our events, and this grant helps us a lot with those cancellations of events. The money that we received from this grant helps us with our support groups, our virtual classes, trainings, and research and information. We have over 53,000 New Mexicans living with this disease and 108,000 unpaid caregivers. Currently with the crisis, our caregivers are going through a lot. So all of this money will help them advance their caregiving needs through our support groups and virtual classes.
We are shut down since our activity involves socializing on dance floors 6 inches apart. We have vendors providing services. Belton Bridge Center provides a dance floor. Instructors provide lessons. They rely on income from admissions to sustain themselves. Community Foundation understood our benefit to the community. They granted funds from the Nonprofit Emergency Fund. We distributed all funds to service providers to sustain themselves.
it's really amazing to have this foundation here in Las Cruces because they really understand this community and they know the needs of this community and they respect the work and value the work that organizations like the Friends and like many others are doing. And so their support during this time really means a lot, and we look forward to continuing to work with them into the future and building a better community here in southern New Mexico.
So thank you so much. You made a huge difference during this time period.
I call Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico a silver lining for our community.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. Thanks for the great videos. And thanks for everybody still being here and watching. And this was not in the script. They made us do this like over and over again. Not yet. So what we're going to do is I do want to show you everybody that's helping us behind the scenes. So I'm actually going to pick up that camera and I'm going to show you. Ken, why don't you introduce everybody that's here helping us?
We have Karina Mendoza.
She's holding up my things, by the way, so I can read there.
We have Megan Chavarria. And we have Morgan Pinnell.
And there's Tara over there doing her work. So thank you guys for helping us so much and making sure we're staying on track. And hopefully I put this, I'm going to get in so much trouble for touching things.
Hey, just a quick reminder on how to bid on our silent auction items. Visit the links shared in the emails that you receive from us and the text messages. All of these items will stay, the silent auction items, that is, will stay on the Community Foundation Gatsby Gala site until October 20th. That's October 20th, but it'll shut down at 4 p.m. and that will be the time that you have to bid on our silent auction items. All right, so we're going to do a bingo draw number 4 right now.
Look, and I just noticed we got like a fancy new thing in the back here. This is high tech.
This is Electronic Caregiver, one of our sponsors, and obviously where we are tonight. So this is the Electronic Caregiver's background. Great. Oh my gosh, this is.
I don't even know what that word is.
I've never even seen this word.
What kind
before.
of word is it?
This is the next bingo dry. This is sock dolliger. Sock dolliger.
That's not even a word. Sarah just made that up to try and stump us.
Must be from the 1920s. All right.
How come we don't? What does it mean? Anybody? Tara? You put a word in there, you don't even know what it means.
So, folks, we got another video coming to you. It's one that's very special and near to dear to my heart. This is the Together Las Cruces Fund. And so, unfortunately, you'll have to see me again, but there's two other very special people in this video. So let's watch a short video here about our Together Las Cruces Fund.
Good evening. My name is Jareen Camuñez Hutchinson, and along with my husband Tom, we own La Posta and Hacienda de Mesilla. Tonight, it is my distinct honor and my privilege to share with you the tremendous creative and collaborative efforts behind the Together Las Cruces campaign and the amazing love and resilience that defines our community. It was a day like none other, Thursday, March 19th of this year, when the state of New Mexico completely shut down virtually all businesses due to health concerns regarding the COVID-19 pandemic. Many of us found ourselves, our employees, our businesses, and our families trying to survive uncharted and unprecedented times due to the ramifications of COVID-19. The economic impact was and continues to be devastating. Because of the delay of state unemployment and federal funding intended for thousands of laid-off workers, an emergency relief fund was envisioned for workers in Doña Ana County that would provide an immediate gap funding support inclusive of all industries affected, such as restaurants, hotels, retail, car dealerships, and the list goes on. And then along came sunshine and hope. Eric Walton with Spence Asset Management, Kim Bingley with Wilson Bingley Advertising and Marketing, along with Tara Winter and I, joined forces in the development of the Together Las Cruces campaign.
Together, It's a powerful word, one that reminds each of us that no matter what's happening in the world, we're all stronger together. And the Together Las Cruces logo was developed with that thought in mind. Knowing that we live in a very caring and generous community, the logo defined this campaign. Within a 24 to 36 hour time frame after the mandated shutdown, an ambitious advertising and marketing effort was launched, complete with a website, radio spots, social media, and more. As a former board member of the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico, we engaged the support of Tara and her team, who enthusiastically provided fund management, additional marketing, volunteer recruitment, and administrative support, all while working remotely. Together with my partners David Wilson and Rob Sharp, a very big thank you to Adams Radio Group and Bravo My Communications for the generous radio spot schedules that they donated to this campaign.
The ground floor for the initial seed funding for Together Las Cruces was a member of the business community that wanted to donate $50,000 to support laid-off workers from all walks of life, specifically in Doña Ana County. And we knew with that shining moment that we could rally others to help as well. Within the first week alone, we had raised over $125,000 from local restaurateurs, generous business owners, foundations, and philanthropists. Within the second week, we had recruited a dozen dedicated volunteers to review applications and award grants ranging from $100 to $500 each. And momentum kept growing. The Together Las Cruces campaign successfully raised over $460,000 from 157 generous donors, providing crisis funding for over 1,500 furloughed members of our community, including restaurants, hair salons, daycare facilities, hotels, auto dealerships, call centers, dental assistants, and many more. To date, this is one of the most successful and efficient campaigns established by our community and for our community with respect to raising almost $500,000 within an 8-week window and funding over 1,500 individuals and families that found themselves in dire need through no fault of their own. On behalf of our Together Las Cruces committee, with grateful hearts, God bless you and thank you for all your amazing, generous donors, volunteers, and Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico. Good night.
All right, Ken. Well, we want to welcome everybody back, and this is always one of my favorite parts of the night. That's the live auction. Always excited.
The reason we wear our money jackets.
It is. Well, that and that other thing we did, the paddle thing. But
The
this
paddle
is where
race.
we really want the money.
But before we do that, we're going to do another bingo draw. And this is the last bingo draw that we're going to do. So I'm sure somebody's going to win here. Everybody got your bingo cards out? Okay, here we go. Bingo draw number 5 is Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist.
I think someone just yelled bingo somewhere.
Do I hear bingo?
We just looked out the window. Any bingos out there?
All right. Great.
Okay, so we're going to do our live auction. And the way it's going to work is it's only 2 minutes long. So people really need to kind of get their bidding in, think hard, bid high, because you're going to want it. You're going to want these things.
Not a lot of time to think.
How many items do we have?
We have 3 items tonight, and we have a private flight to California, a private jet for 4 to Carlsbad, California, located near San Diego. It's actually right in Carlsbad is Legoland. I've actually taken my kids there. It's an awesome place to go. And you'll be flying from the Las Cruces International Airport to and from McAllen Palomar Airport, plus a 2-night weekend stay at a cozy condo minutes away from the beach and other city entertainment. Now, this is donated by Tony Dorman from Electronic Caregiver. Tony is the CEO. And so thank you, Electronic Caregiver, for donating this item.
And this is really a special treat. I mean, you're getting to fly on a private plane. You're going to get your own place to stay. You're close to the beach. You're close to fun stuff in California. You and 3 of your friends. So if you bought this, it would be like me and you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yep, right.
It would just be the 2 of us.
We don't need anybody else.
We don't need anybody else.
We're going to have a great time.
All right. So we're going to open the bidding. And that bidding, we do have minimum bids on all these things. And so the minimum bid on this is
$2,000. We're going to start at $2,000.
So if we can get a bid, and this is, again, you're on your phone, you're on your device, You're doing the. I keep walking off.
Again, folks, this is 2 minutes. It's already started. So make your bids now. This is a great opportunity. This is a private plane for 4 to Carlsbad, California from the Las Cruces Airport, not El Paso. And it also includes a condo just minutes away from the beach and other city entertainment. Carlsbad is actually located almost directly between San Diego and LA. So you could pretty much join in over there. Tamara Honor, we have a bid from Tamara right now. And let's see that bid there. That is our minimum bid right now of $2,000.
And remember, you can the dates are open. You can discuss the dates. We'll make it work. We'll put everybody together. It's not a specific date. It will just work on when we can do it. So we've got our opening bid of $2,000. Can we get a little bit more? We'd really like just a little bit more if we could.
Can we get $2,500? Let's hear $2,500 for this. Someone chime in there. $2,500. And you will make arrangements with Tony. It'll be a time that is mutually convenient.
George Vescovo jumping in with the 21.
Thank you, George.
Thanks, George. He missed by 4, but we thank George for the 100. So $2,100 to George. George, we can probably figure out a way that underneath the plane we hang his new old restored FJ, and he could just take it with him and then drop it by the beach.
Well, you know, and Amanda Vescovo actually likes Victor and I real well. So we're happy to go on this trip with you and Amanda, George. You just let us know if that's something.
Or it could just be me and you and Amanda, and you know, the 3 of us have a good time, and George just sends us more money.
She could pay for us at Legoland, Vic.
I like that idea.
Can we get another bid there? We got $2,100 right now to the Vescovo family.
Tamara, just a little bit more. We'll get you back in the lead. Just a little bit more than George, and we get back in, and we've got, and it ended. So,
all right,
George.
Congratulations, George.
Welcome to Legoland.
We'll be waiting to hear from you, George. Thanks. All right, so we're going to move on to the next one, Vic. What is this?
So it's a family feast, and this sounds really, really good. So it's a family feast. You get 375 pounds of southern New Mexico ethically raised Corriente cattle from New Mexico, hay and livestock. Meat will come processed, wrapped, labeled, and ready to cook.
I also want to thank Jeff and Roberta Flores. Jeff and Roberta donated earlier, and they also donated this. They are New Mexico hay and livestock. So thank you again. All right, let's start the bid here. Where are we starting the bid? What is the minimum bid on this, Tara? $1,700.
And this comes out to about half of
it's half of a beef.
Yeah.
And so I hope you have a big freezer. If not, you'll save so much money on buying beef this way that you can go ahead and buy a freezer. So let's go ahead and let's get somebody for $1,700.
$1,700. And I will offer up that if you bought it and you didn't have enough room, I'd make room in my freezer that you could give me some of the meat. So I'm just and that offer goes to anybody. Anybody out there.
Remember, this is only 2 minutes, and we're well into that already. So this will go quite quickly. So let's go ahead and get some bids for that.
$1,700 for 375 pounds of beef.
I mean, that's steaks, that's roast, that's ribs.
That's filet mignon.
That's everything. That's a great deal. Oh, by the way, the beef is an Angus cross steer, specifically the kind of cattle that is being raised for this.
Okay, we're almost coming on 45 seconds here. So we need a bid for $1,700 for 375 pounds of delicious meat.
Half a beef.
Half a beef.
All right, 33 seconds.
We're going to miss it here.
Let's get somebody to jump in there.
$1,700 for half a cow.
Ethically raised beef. This is not your typical sort of deal. So this is a very good cut of meat, something that you really want to have stocked in your freezer. We'd be happy to come over and help you with those.
Yeah, I like get the grill going.
Yep.
I do that up for you all day.
Okay, 20 seconds, folks. 20 seconds, and we're going to close this one out. Hop in there. Got 20 seconds.
Maybe somebody's waiting till the very last minute so they know they get it.
That's right. Somebody's going to swoop in. All right.
Coming down to 15 seconds here. If somebody wants to bid, there we go. Just what it was.
Sheila Brack. Thank you, Sheila. Okay, closing up in 8, 7, 6,
one more chance if anybody wants to
5,
bid.
4, 3, 2, 1. Sheila Brack, congratulations. You
locked
have
down.
375 pounds of beef coming into your freezer. Let us know when we can show up and help you cook those steaks.
All right, so our third and last live auction item.
Take me out to the ball game.
You are a big sports guy, so I'm going to let you read that one.
Huge sports guy. All right, so this is a single game to use a private box for up to 40, that's 40 guests at the Southwest University Park for either an El Paso Chihuahuas or El Paso Locomotives 2021. Hopefully this will be after COVID, folks. And it's the 2021 season. Game contingent on our donor, which is Kemp Smith. Thank you, Kemp Smith, for donating this. Food and non-alcoholic beverages are provided. The donor and 10 guests will be in attendance with your 40 guests. So we already have somebody who's opened this bid. This is Samantha Decker at $300. That's our minimum bid. Samantha, thank you for getting this rolling. We have just about 2 minutes to go on this. 1 minute, 59 seconds left to go on this great deal.
All right. So this does sound exciting. It's into 2021. I think things will be getting a little bit better. Knock on wood. And so, yeah, so if we can get a few more bids going on this is our last auction item. There we got another bid right there.
Abel Covarrubias. Thank you, Abel. $400. Can we get $500?
And we've got 45 seconds left. So, Samantha, if you want to get that, we need to get your bid in there pretty quickly.
All right. Counting down. We're just about ready to. Kathy, thanks, Kathy Morrow. We appreciate you. Kathy and John Morrow. Katie. Sorry, Katie.
It's really far away for us to read.
That's right.
600.
Abel, look at this. We got a battle.
So we're down to can't see the seconds anymore. But
Abel's outbid himself now. Thank you, Abel. Abel's at 700 now. Can we get 8? How much time we got left?
We can't see the top anymore. I still can't.
We got $1,000 from Jeremy Settles.
We have 16 seconds left. 16
seconds. Thank you, Jeremy. Oh, Abel's jumped in there at 1,100. We got a bidding war.
Keep going. We're down to seconds. A few seconds
left.
left.
Just a few seconds.
18.
15 seconds.
We're $1,100.
Come on, Jeremy. Come on. Let's see you come in. Katie, it's not too late. Abel's at $1,100.
What's our time left? We're at 15, 14 seconds. 12 seconds left.
10.
They're waiting for that.
9.
6.
5.
4. It's going to close.
2.
There it is. $1,200.
$1,200. Jeremy Settles. Thank you, Jeremy and Cindy Settles.
Oh, it's a 5 roll.
seconds. 2.
Oh, somebody.
1. Jeremy, you are the winner of that. $1,200.
$1,200. So that was fun.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks, Jeremy and Abel, for making that great.
All right. So, Tara, do you have something to hold up for us over there that we want? Everybody's excited again back there. I see lots of happy people.
All right. We're excited.
Come on over.
All right. Thank you all so much. That is exhilarating and also very nerve-wracking. I think I'm about to jump over the table between all the staff and everybody here. So we are super excited. Thank you all so much. The live auction is doing really well. We appreciate all of you for entertaining us and I'm between text messages and YouTube and using the link. We really, truly appreciate it. So we have raised tonight. We're looking at the numbers right now. Almost 30,000. We're looking for those final numbers from our back of the house individuals. But we really want to thank Ken and Vic for being our auctioneers this evening. Thank you all so much for all that you do for our community and all of that you do for the Community Foundation so much. We really appreciate it. The stories that you heard tonight in our videos are just a very small representation of many organizations, families, and students that we serve here in Southern New Mexico. As you have seen and as you have noticed, we're working really hard to expand our services throughout Southern New Mexico. We are adding new non-for-profit organizations. We're expanding into new counties, and our hope is to actually have a new home in 2021. Thank you all so much for being a part of our virtual auction. As you can see, our thermometer is up. Our silent auction actually closes October 20th at 4 p.m. So please continue to look at our silent auction. Tonight, you have helped us raise $30,565 for our gala. So thank you all so much. We are super excited. It is a different world that we live in. So we really appreciate all of you for staying on tonight and being a part of this. So again, you can pledge, you can actually donate, and you can continue to bid on our silent auction until October 20th at 4 p.m. So thank you all so much. I believe we have one more raffle winner. So Polly Kamali, you actually win a $50 Amazon gift card. Thank you so much for making comments in our YouTube channel. We have not heard from our bingo winner yet, so make sure you go back and you look at your bingo cards. Let us know if you won bingo. But thank you again. We really, truly appreciate it. Thank you to our team. Thank you to Ken and Vic that are here. Thanks to our party crew that's actually down the hallway. Hopefully they're listening and they may yell at us from down the hallway. But thank you all so much for all that you do for the Community Foundation and for Southern New Mexico. Have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.